folks, Mike Bazzine here, and welcome to Thursday Night Supercars America's Week 10. We are at my home race. This is Road America up in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. I've been here on a couple of occasions. Gorgeous track. If you ever get the chance, wholeheartedly recommend it. Great place to go watch a sports car race or any road race. Just an awesome track, and it's a lot of fun to race on, too. We've been coming here for many years now. Yeah, and my car actually works pretty decent here. It's pace-wise, you know, there have been some light seasons, but
Howdy.
On the whole, the car gets around this place okay. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We've got 13 cars here tonight, which is pretty typical for us. It's a little light for a track this size, but I think I mentioned it either in last week's video, or maybe it was even in the forums or something, that between the daylight savings time change and the holiday season kind of kicking off and coming to the end of the iRacing season, participation is going to be a little bit weird up until the end of the season. So I'm not really worried too much about the numbers. I'm just looking forward to a good race. So we got Greg Cars out here, Cam Porter. Yeah, should be a good show. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how I qualify. Okay, so I only took one lap because my throttle pedal is acting up again. I just drowned it in contact cleaner, and it seems like it's working better. So, I don't know. We'll see if it holds up for the whole race. That's also conveniently the excuse for why I'm so far down in the starting order. Oh yeah, if my throttle pedal opened up, all the way, I'd at least be hanging with Greg and Ray.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Just means I got cars to pass, so that'll be fun. Yeah.
Driver meetings are available in the marshalling office and posted on the notice boards around the steward's office and medical center.
Green flag. Car on your left. Still there. Clear on the left. Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Keep to the right, clear. Left side, clear on the left. Car right. Clear. Car on your left. Stay on the right. Clear. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Right side.
Oh shit.
Clear on the right. Set your fastest lap of the session. About 5 laps of fuel left. New fastest lap for you. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left. Left side. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Right side. Clear. Pit box in 10. You're in 5th. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
How about this fight, huh? So this is a total guess on my fuel numbers. I've been drafting so long, I have no idea how much fuel to put in the car, so I'm hoping it's enough.
Okay, go. The car behind is pitting. leaders pitting now. Car in front is pitting. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Things are looking good. About 5 laps of fuel left. laps to go. 2 laps of fuel left. White flag. Have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Awesome race, Ray. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome race, Rick. That was the most fun I've had in a while.
Yeah, same, man. That was great.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Good job. Very good job.
Good race, Mike and Des.
Stacy, that first stint battle was awesome. That was so much fun. Daz kept me honest at the end there.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
How about that? Oh, that was fun. Everybody has fun at Road America. This track's awesome. That whole first stint against Stacy Boyd was just excellent. I don't know what else could be said. You saw it. we're draft battling each other, going down the straightaways, and I almost got the switch around to work on him. That's the only corner that I can make that move almost work. Oh man. And then yeah, like I said at the pit stop, for those of you who don't know, I do have a fuel mileage calculator. The problem is that, well, the problem / convenience of it is it automatically calculates how much fuel I need to add at the next pit stop based on the fuel mileage I got in the last 2 laps that I ran. Which is really nice because it basically updates on the fly. It keeps me up to date with how much fuel I need to add for the pit stop. Problem is, it doesn't. The risk is if I follow in somebody's draft all the way up until the pit stop, then the number that it's giving me is assuming that I'm going to have a draft after the pit stop. If I don't have a draft, if I'm not drafting, you use more fuel, all of a sudden I'm short on fuel and I have to fuel save. So when I came in for that pit stop, having followed Stacy for the whole race, I looked into my heart and I took out as much fuel as I know I would have needed had I run the whole race with nobody in front of me. That's always what I start with. I just dialed that back to some value between what I would have had to put in the car had I run in clean air the whole race, and what the calculator was giving me is somewhere in between. I don't even know what it was. And I think when I crossed the line, I had a little over 4/5 of a lap worth of fuel in the tank. It was at like 80% of a lap remaining. So I probably overfueled the car a little bit, but I mean it worked out. Stacy, I don't know. Stacy was following Daz and Cam, so he was doing some drafting of his own, and I'm not sure how that factored into everything. So I don't know if that's why his pit stop took longer, because maybe he just didn't get as much of a draft as I did, or maybe he did what I would usually do and just said, screw it, I'll add in as much fuel as I know I need, that way I'm for sure going to make it, and then you finish the race with a lap and a half worth of fuel left in the tank. And a pit stop that's, what does that end up being, like another, couple seconds longer? But, no, that was a good race. And then I come out of the, as soon as I went to the pits, I know it's like, if Stacy comes out, like right ahead of me, it's going to be on again. And I low-key kind of was hoping for that to happen, because that was a fun fight. I kind of wanted to finish that fight on the track, but I'll take it in the pits. I'm not that, I love my racing, but I'm not that picky. So then we go around, I immediately back off. I start taking safe lines, and what was it, like 2 laps later, Daz Miller comes out of the pits like a second behind me, and I knew that I think he was like the next car up ahead of me and Stacy during the first stint. It was either him or Cam, I'm not sure which, I wasn't paying attention, I was a little busy. But I knew he was fast, and it's like, okay, I gotta hammer down again. And I think that was before I had my fuel number figured out, so yeah, that might have been like lap 2. But, yeah, so just trying to keep it in front of him, and the whole time my pedal's going away. I don't know how bad my pedal position looked from the little on-screen indicator, like right in the middle of my dashboard. But I have a separate throttle trace on my calculator here on my little mini dashboard, and there were times where I would come out of the kink and I'd look down and that thing would be flickering at like 80%, and it's weird. I know the reason is because the pot's junk. This wheel and pedal setup has to be at least 5 or 6 years old at this point. Or no, it wouldn't be, because I think I started. It's only a couple years old, because I think when I started my SnowRunner playthrough, that was on my old G27. So yeah, well, okay, so it's a couple years old. Either way, the pot on the throttle is dying. And it's like the position that I have my foot, even like side to side, which is really bizarre. The position where I have my foot positioned on the pedal kind of determines how bad it wiggles. So I'm just trying to keep the thing on the track. I'm trying to keep track of that throttle trace to make sure that I am actually at full throttle when I tell it to be at full throttle. And he would kind of reel me in some sections of the track, and I would pull ahead. I think in like the third sector of the track, I was a little bit faster than Daz, and I'd kind of stretch it out a little bit. But yeah, if that race would have gone much longer, either on pace or by mechanical failure, he might have. We would have had we would have had a coming together. It would have been another fight. So glad the race ended when it did. Glad I had such a good run. I started ninth. I made up 2 spots. Hey, that's not bad. So I'll gladly take it. I might mess around with this pedal set for next week. Where are we racing next week? Next week is Sebring, but it's going to be Thanksgiving, so I don't know how that's going to work. It always sounds like it's going to be a scheduling conflict, and then we end up having a great turnout regardless. So I don't know, especially with this later hour. You know, it's after dinner. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might consider moving some of the pots around if I'm feeling exceptionally brave. The last time I messed around with moving and replacing potentiometers in a pedal set, I ended up like ruining the pedal set, and that's how I ended up with this wheel and pedals. So I don't know. Otherwise, I might just take it apart. I've been cleaning it with contact cleaner. But when I say cleaning it, what I mean is I push the pedal down, I sneak the straw between the side of the pedal arm and the plastic housing, and I just go with it up and down. I'm not even sure. I can't even remember which side of the pedal assembly the potentiometer's on. So I basically just blind hosing it down in there, hoping I hit it. And the couple of times that I tried it, it seemed to work temporarily. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just try taking it apart and just give it a proper cleaning, actually directly shoot contact cleaner inside of it and see if that makes it any better. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I might consider moving the throttle pedal or the throttle pot to the clutch, either the clutch or the brake, because the spring and bumper setup that I have in my brake, I rarely, if ever, push the brake pedal all the way down. So, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it and decide if I'm brave enough to open my pedal setup again, because it's been nothing but nightmares every time I've tried it in the past. But anyway, that's for later me to figure out. Now I got a spaceship car show to go to. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I sure did. And we'll see you next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.